Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the spring invite. We're ready for the open final. Charlotte, we've got 3SB and Padova. Tell us about this game.
So yeah, hi Roberto. Happy to be here for the open final of the spring invites. Tickets to EUCF in September, Wrocław. Here we have Padova, the host team, playing against FUJ 3SB from Czech Republic. Both had a pretty good half final. 3SB against Panthers.
There's the big shot for goal. It's going to count right away for the Czech Republic, and they strike early to Novak.
What a start. So yes, easy win. Good win, 3SB against Panthers, 15-8 on the half final that you probably saw streamed. And on the other hand, we have Padova, who had a tough fight against Munich, winning the spot to finals on Universe Point. What a game. And we hope this one will be the same. Tight, intense, great game to watch. Really good start from 3SB with a direct hug, setting the basics here. We can hug, we will use it. Watch out.
And disc is up. Padova got their O-line out. They went behind. This is not the first time they've been up behind. They fell behind MEC and found a way to come out of the back end of that game. And here they come now. 17, Girotto with the disc. Goes wide side. Setting things up here. Pavan comes under, winds up and goes big right away. 42 is just not quite there. Simone Rampin can't get there. And a chance for 3SB Fui to break.
Just out of hand. That was such a close one. First hug thrown by Pavan, older brother, but you know it's not his last one. He's been hugging a lot this weekend and also warming up his hugs during the warm-up for the final. So be ready for those.
Ready, willing, and able. Let's see what the Czech D-line can do with disc in hand. That one is floaty. Chance for a Callahan, but collected by Sladek.
Dangerous throw in the end zone indeed. You don't want those floaty discs.
Prak moves it on. Then a zipper up to Novak, who continues on. Novak gives and goes, gets it straight back. That one turns around his receiver, but collected the same. Shot for goal. That one's into the hands of Stepanek. Don't panic, we've got Stepanek. They get a goal on the board. That's a
this adrenaline of playing the final, but they will need to calm themselves and start playing with their brain.
Shot deep, Doherty's. All it takes is one hold to get the momentum back in order. Shot is in.
Oh,
Shot
big
is
shot.
deep. Pavan is there. Well boxed out. And they stay with their deep shooting ways. That one
Great.
comes from Marco Hernandez, and it counts.
Great job by Pavan to, as you said, boxing out his player. He put his body between the player, preventing him from getting any access to the disc except by going through him, which is a foul in our game so far.
A foul and a tough task to go through a body like Pavan. He is
Oh, yes.
a large-sized man.
Here we are, first score from Padova. Now they need to catch up for the mistakes they made during the first point.
FUJ Barsazi looking to challenge there. That was up. It's floating. Help coming from the other side. And in front, foul called immediately. They may have to take another look at this. There was contact, but they're not agreeing right now.
It's uncontested. Yeah, he did. Wait.
Here's another look.
Weird hand signals, but okay. So we have
It's a
an
weird
injury
little
as
bit
well.
of contact. There was some contact. Not in, but counted as a catch. Looking for the break,
Ooh.
not there immediately. Now the dump. Dump again to Novak. Novak, high stall count, finally gets it off. Now shot in. No. Swing
Oh.
eight. What a set of sticky fingers there.
That was some fancy move here.
Time.
I hope we have a picture of this jump because that was a really cool position for a jump here.
He looked like a ninja going down on that one. 3SB calls the timeout after a heated string of plays. We're going to take a short break and be right back with you in no time. Thanks for your patronage.
Enjoying the show? Show your support for the live stream and the people making the show. Buy a super chat or super sticker on YouTube directly. Select your donation and type your message to the world. And share. All donations go into directly funding new shows. Buy a super sticker or super chat now. Thank you.
And just about back in action after the timeout. Novak will pick up the disc. Barsazi with the great wingspan is going to be on the initial mark. A little bit of an isolation at the front of the stack. Can't be hit immediately. Now engages the dump. Shot in from Hrushak. Halamka to Novak. Back to Halamka.
Great defense by Padova.
Hammer into the end zone, into the stack, and just enough balance as the defense came towards it to hang on and cash in a goal.
Padova has put a great defense here, big pressure. You see that they had to dump several times before being able to actually move the disc forward to finally have to throw a hammer to make that goal, which we loved.
Here is another look at it. You see the Novak hammer come out after a fake. Number 4 with the throw. And number 14, the receiver there. That is Lucas Barboric scoring the goal to put 3SB at 4 against the home team's 1. CUS Padova Barbastre. Barbastre, of course, meaning a bat in Italian. And by all accounts, their old training grounds, they used to play into the night, and out of the trees would come the bats that gave them their name.
I used to think it was linked to Barbra Streisand, you know. It's
Barbra
so
Streisand.
close.
For the whole game, but maybe not a bad idea to put them away for just a bit until they start scoring.
Exactly. No, if an option is here, they should definitely use it and hug, but not force a hug. Rather move that disc quickly, as we're used to see Italian teams do, and as we see that they can do pretty well.
This would be a huge win for Padova Barbastre in any circumstances. On home turf, even bigger. On home turf after going down at the start of the game, even bigger still. Padova with a chance for greatness, but with that chance comes the potential for failure as well. And that is what FUJ is trying to put upon them. The Bergamo sensation, David Barsazzi, with the spin pull that I love so much. But will he keep this? I don't think so. Close, but no cigar.
(4-2) for the score. 2 breaks needed for Padova. 3SB pretty comfortable with some advantage.
Hrushak kicks things off. He goes deep straight away. And why not when he's got a streaking Zvelebl? And 2 throws later, that's it. I thought Zvelebl had it, but instead the final throw goes into Halamka. And the Czechs score quick and easy.
Unfortunately, none of the Padova players saw that player going alone in the end zone. Both stick to the 2 in their sights.
Straight from the stack, no ins is probably the defensive priority, but last back has got to be attention, especially from a static set.
Great hogs here.
Oh, flyaway 10. That jumped the fence. (3SB) with the pull. Martin Prak had a heck of a game in the last round, already starting off here. Ooh, and held on to that throw did Mazzo, and good thing because it would have been picked off otherwise. Girotto went for a run. He's coming under and wants it. He gets it. Far sideline, the lefty. Hernandez jinks and cuts into the dump space. Pavan maintaining possession for 3 throws at least now on the far sideline. Floats one up, but that is a beautiful throw to Girotto.
What a sneaky sidearm high release.
Pavan to Girotto one more time, and then in. That's the same combination we saw the last time. Palmieri collects the goal in the end.
A lot of self-control here from Pavan. You see that he wanted to hug it, but faked it instead for some also pretty fancy throws. No deception on this side, but played a more conservative play game, swing it, keep the disc in possession.
3-5 is the score. Padova hanging around after a slow start. But this is where their priority lies, is on the defensive end of the Frisbee. They're going to need to be able to pull and get that disc back. They've got some time to do it, but certainly the sooner. Here comes the Padova O-line. Mazzo. Ooh, and just squeezes it through to Palmieri. Girotto. Palmieri. Pavan. Whips deep and five. Beautiful launch by Pavan for the goal.
What a direct bladed throw from Pavan to get to his target the fastest possible. Bladed. He knows where he wants his disc.
Four, 6, down by 2. Here's another look at the throw from Pavan. Lorenzo, the launcher, zips in that blady dart for the goal. We see on the far sideline the championship presentation for the mixed division. Disconnection receiving their medals and their golden ticket into the EUCF. The prize that everyone here was hoping to get, and only one team gets to walk away with. Well, per division. In this case, disconnection, and back to our action here where Padova will try and sneak back into this one against the Czech team that has been taking control right from the get-go. Hick, the wind-up, and Novak comes under to collect. Novak with the big man Barsazi all over him.
You definitely want to put Barsazi on Novak. Novak's been doing so much on 3SB's team. You need a big defender as Barsazi for this. As I'm saying this, they switched,
Exactly.
but here you are.
And a leading throw by 22, Hushak. A great throw. I thought it had a trailing edge for a second. It was going to move away, but it held up perfectly in the wind. And that makes it 7-4 for 3SB.
1 point away of halftime for 3SB. Padova's seem a bit down right now. Lack of energy. I don't know if it's energy or motivation, intensity, but they definitely need this if they want to catch up the points they need for that half, for that win.
Where will the spark come from?
Hey, the fans, someone. I mean, they're home playing. Where is the family? Where is everyone to support Padova playing home? Dove la famiglia? Dai, la mamma!
Here comes Padova. They'll do it on their own if they must. It might be a little bit more difficult, though. Mazzo with the disc. Palmieri. This O-line is what we've come to expect. 11 points into this game. Mazzo's gone deep. Hernandez there, and he does.
Oh, great.
I think he read that line perfectly. Picked it up, trailing edge, and cashed in a goal. That one will count. It's 5-7 down by 2, but they need to extend this half further.
Really cool move here from the Padova player, keeping that disc in. We love those footwork, these dance moves with the feet.
He's got the moves like Jagger.
Gotta move like Jagger. I mean, with all the footwork Ultimate players do. I mean, a lot of other sports as well, but here, Ultimate work on. Everyone should be great dancers, I think. Hip motion, footwork, this is all material for good dancers.
Agility, ladders, and cutting make good dancers.
Exactly.
We are amidst the timeout. We will take a very short break here and be back with you before the half.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ulti.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere. Always on.
Those who do not know their history can never relive it. The skies, the dives, the sideline smiles. Our past is held in photo albums, drinking stories. The present is a gift. We want to make sure we always appreciate it, capturing the immortal moments of Ultimate from around the world and making sure everyone can enjoy them for free, forever. Because the future belongs to all of us.
Here comes the pull. Pavan sends one to the moon and back. And mishandled slightly on the pickup, but no harm done. Hushak then sends Hamalka, who gets it back. Halamka. Novak. The under there.
You see that again on Novak, they put Pavan because they need these big boys to stop Novak's moves.
Halamka, end zone. Activated Pavan, but still can't get it from Novak. Zips one in. Hushak. Side of the field, Fumagalli. Pavan. Winds up, puts it away. No, now he gives it. He sees Barsazi. He likes the matchup even against Novak. What a play! Barsazi jumps off the planet and collects that goal.
What a sky here! Dude was on another planet.
That was outrageous. You saw the thought process. No, that's a 50-50. Wait a minute, that's Barsazi. Let's throw the 50-50.
The dude's reaching for stars here.
Here's another look. Look at this man get up.
We know what Barsazi is capable of, but every time it's so impressive still to see what great action, what a highlight machine this guy can be.
You better believe it. And the score is now 6-7. One break makes a big difference. One goal away. That scoreboard is tighter, and just the sight of a tighter scoreboard is enough to lift spirits, is enough to give that much more fighting power to get through this game.
When you see your teammates sky the other team like that, it can only fire you up and give you this intensity you need.
Here comes the pull from Padova. Barsazi sends a good one this time.
D-line again on the field.
Now that one's gone deep. Halamka can get there again.
Here to save the day.
Dumps back to Novak. Novak goes the blammer. That is enough for a Bruce Springsteen goal slide. That'll take it to halftime.
What a save from 3SB.
Shebek with the goal.
Always a teammate to help each other. If the first one misses it, there's always someone behind to got your back.
So that will be halftime. Get ready for a quick turnaround here. We'll take a small break while they take their mirror halves against each other and be back with second half action.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, Ulti.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
fund
our
our
work
work.
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Enjoying the show? Show your support for the live stream and the people making the show. Buy a super chat or super sticker on YouTube directly. Select your donation and type your message to the world. And share. All donations go into directly funding new shows. Buy a super sticker or super chat now. Thank you.
Here we are back for the second half with Padova starting on offense.
That's the good news. After the Czech Republic extended the lead before the half, good news for the Italians.
And good news,
Girotto with the disc.
and good news also for the intensity of the game, for the suspense, for the fans following us.
Strong hands there by the 55 shirt to keep that alive in this wind that is starting to pick up again. Pavan to Girotto. I think there's going to be a strip or a foul called. There will be something called. There was contact. We'll get another look right now. Here comes the throw. No look backhand by Pavan. Yeah, that is that's going to stay in the hands of Girotto. And we will be back into play in a moment's notice. Girotto cannot engage right away. Goes Scuba. Pavan.
Oh my!
Misread by Pavan. Can't get up at the right moment, and it goes to ground.
Dude elevated for sure, but that is a hell of a catch to do. Scuba over the defense.
In a bit of wind as well. Oh, the deep was hoped for, but didn't come off. Patrick Novak with that disc. The under comes low, very low, but hung on to.
And
Now
hard!
it's up. Doherty's there. Hernandez behind. And Doherty able to come away with that one. Had position, held position, and that's a break in the second half, 9-6.
Great positioning indeed. And great throw, because we are starting to have some wind here, getting strong and stronger. Sideways, going from us towards the field, so towards the tribunes. Three has been imposing themselves with another break here to start the second half, as they started the first one, scoring and breaking.
David Novak putting on a performance in this one. The Novak brothers, in fact, are both having a game here, but more so David. He's got 3 goals, or 3 assists and a goal. Pavan on the other side with the exact same stat line, 3 assists and a goal.
And the exact same brother.
And also a
Brotherhood.
brother, that's right, on the team. This one hits the ground and rolls and rolls and rolls. But Mazzo stops that from happening too far. Girotto. Hernandez. Girotto in the dump space. Pavan was there and looked off.
Great pressure from 3SB. No shot.
And nothing to look at for Girotto. He had a couple bigs coming under and had to look them off and then throws to nothing.
Great pressure on defense from 3SB. Every option was shut down. Nothing to be thrown.
Prak picks up. Novak cuts up line for him, doesn't like it, engages the dump. Dump comes up line, gets a step on Barsazi. Now a very tight hallway. They're going to talk about whether that foot was down or not. It was definitely caught. It's going back to the thrower with some uncertainty. They're going to have to do it again. Contested line call.
Oh, apparently the Novaks are not brothers.
That one sent it and
Oh!
not picked off by Francesco Martini. Martini now in his own end, gets Pavan.
Danger zone here.
Pavan's gone deep. He's got Barsazi. He loves that combo. Barsazi again.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, this guy's doing it all.
What a second effort here.
Wasn't able to collect and found it on the bobble. They're still coming. It's not in yet for Padova. Girotto gets it again and feeds Pavan in the guts. Barsazi tried to go trailing edge instead of left hand. He might have had it with the left.
However, what a great way to get out of the dangerous Callahan zone than just hockey to Barsazi. I mean, this is always a solution.
Big up now. Barsazi says, oh, I think he clipped his ankle. I don't think anybody was going to have a chance at that. I want to have another look.
Okay, we have a peak in the stack, an injury player, and a foul on the action happening at the same time here.
There's a lot happening here. Here's another look at the play. You see Barsazi does clip his ankle going up. Barsazi seems to think that it might have been over his head. And I think he's got a point. It's a tough one when you do make contact like that and you put him down. In my opinion, he wasn't going to get that. However, my opinion isn't what matters. It's the receivers.
We're not asking
if he
for
believed that there was a chance for that, would he have gotten this?
This is...
Oh,
Problem is
there's
you
contact for sure. I still think it was a little out of the reception zone.
Problem
Tough one
is
to
you
call.
never know. You can never know what could have happened. It's all predictions, and with this win, with this perspective, everything, always tough to know what a player could have really done.
Goes back to the thrower. Possession maintained for 3SB. Injury on the field. Novak coming in, not one of the brothers. Lexa gets the gainer. Stepanik to Novak. Great defense in the handle space, but gets the dump off.
What a pressure on the defense.
Crack gun hammer. Novak there and gets the defender turned right around as he collects the goal.
Great hammer. This was lovely. Unfortunately for the Padova players, heads up to always check where the disc is very important on defense. You gotta always have an eye on your player on the all game long, especially with this win here.
As they say, don't lose a game without trying out a zone, so they're putting one on here. Ooh, and into a tight spot there. Hrushak maintains possession. Swiping some fakes and then finds another hole in the armor to put another disc through. But there have been some contentious catches here. They are not the most stable, so worthy of the defense. Girotto on the mark as that one floats and knocked away again. Girotto now with the disc saying, hey, let's go. Where are my reinforcements? Girotto takes the disc. The defense come, but not quick enough to get in front of 22. Fumagalli goes back to Girotto. Barsazzi there, and the D comes in front. Great D by the 6 shirt to get in front of the big body, Shebek.
What a layout bid here. He saw the opportunity and seized it. Amazing play by the Czech player.
SB going the other way, skying a rainbow over the top. Barborik, Hrushak.
Defense seems to be working for slowing down the offense.
And it generated the turn last time around. Ooh, they're making them work for these small completions. A validated effort already for what they've chosen to do on defense. .35 shirt gets the disc. It's Peter Hick. Now back in the hands of Hrushak.
Good choice from Padova for this defense.
Until now.
Even if it works, I mean...
Ooh! The knock away there by the younger Pavan Stefano.
It is a strip though. But even if the pass was completed, I mean the defense has been working well though. Preventing so many throws, slowing down the game, the offense, the 3SB momentum.
You are absolutely right. They're making them have to go about it a different way, and that is enough in the situation they're in to give them a chance. That one gets away, and the second effort, they are getting all the bounces right now, 3SB. That one on the doorstep and in for goal.
No way. Okay, no, yeah. This is a weird situation. David Barzazzi stopped because his player tripped and fell down. So David stopped, but actually this is his own responsibility. If he decided to stop, that's his fault. I mean, the 3SB player hasn't called anything and just kept playing. He was on the ground, but stood up and continued playing.
Looking for the dump now, gets it. Zvebil. Inside break, but no, says Stefano Pavan.
Yes. Showing its old DNA.
Ooh, bobble catch by Machetti. Barsazzi.
There are a lot of second attempts during this point here, whether on defense or on offense.
Girotto. Takes his time and then passes it off to Fumagalli before asking for it back. Now he's gone to Machetti. The fake from Ragusa. Oh! Bid there. Having a game is Halamka.
Since every player has to reset to their initial position, that could give another opportunity for Novak to go for that deep.
Three SB looking to put their 11th point on the board. They go deep
And here
right
it
away.
goes.
They've gone for it. The
Oh!
pin comes, but the throw was perfect. Now come the reinforcements, resetting, trying to get into their end zone set. Novak with the disc.
Padova knew what was coming, but still, nothing can stop Novak.
Now the break throw on the backhand side. Hrushak has a look at a short field. Another backhand break.
Shebek.
7-11. It's time for Slurpees. It's time for a run from Padova at the same time. Here comes the pull, 11-7 for the Czechs.
Pooh!
That pull is going out of bounds, and Padova will start at the brick mark. '29 shirt, Mazzo, puts the disc into play quickly to Girotto. Rampon to Hernandez, far side. Pavan. Hucks immediately, and it is on point as per usual.
Amazing. We love those bladey throws from Pavan. Just pointing one. It's like, just, oh, how you would say that? Artillery?
Artillery.
Artillery.
Look at
You
his
aim at one point and it just goes as a huge lob over everything else. Missile precise.
Pinpoint accuracy from Pavan's artillery of throws. Pavan, a very dangerous player. He can do it from the throwing side or from the receiving end. 11-8, down a couple still. They're going to need some breaks. The holds are nice, but they need more than that.
Now is the break time for them if they want to have a chance to win this golden ticket to EUCF 2023 and not having to take part to EUCR to get a spot.
And the wind is picking up. Clouds covering up a little bit of the sun here.
It's time for Zone D.
And that pole floats out of bounds. Brick called, taking a walk to the spot.
Here we are.
Puts the disc in. Ooh, blade over top. Far sideline. Now a zipper in the middle. And he does.
Not minding the contact.
Rampin around the horn all the way. I'm open. Get it to me.
He got a huge poach on the far side handler.
Mazzo gets it back. Palmieri. Hernandez. Girotto now, the maestro. Girotto gets Hernandez. Cuts are slowing down for Padova now. Needing something, Mazzo gets his right hand on the disc.
Of the game earlier.
Big one's gone up, Girotto on defense, but he is turned around. But Novak also can't get his right hand onto that disc. It's gonna go back to Padova with another chance.
Second chance for Padova to score, but this, if they don't want to do so, they really will have to move more, use the bit of energy left after this big weekend of tournament, playing every day. I mean, the 2 days, all day. It's the last game. They have to give all they have left, because 3SB is not gonna let them win so easily.
Not at all. Hernandez takes the disc. Girotto gets the reset. Mazzo. Padova with the same task they've had for the bulk of this game.
Nice job at 3SB blocking that hug, because this is definitely the option they wanted.
Pavan gets the far sideline. OI flick to count. Rampin just totally misses that one. Whiffs his hands, and Doherty gets low to collect here.
There were no receiver to be seen here. What?
Timeout called by Prak. And the Czech Republic, even after a couple turnovers, maintained possession to go with their 4-point lead. We're going to take a short break and be right back. Don't you go anywhere.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ulti.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Back in from the timeout. Prak looks at a horizontal stack in front of him. The shot went deep right away. Girotto went up and couldn't get it. Neither could the Czech receiver, the intended receiver.
What an unfortunate
Bodal.
drop.
Girotto now. This is the third time of asking on this point to get a break. Pavan. He wants it. No, he does not take it. Puts it away. High release. OI. Girotto takes it high. Low throw for Mazzo. He handles it. No problem. Far sideline. Girotto gets open. In the dump space. Pavan now. Every time he touches it, he's looking for that huck. You're right, Charlotte. Rampin this time handles it all the way into the hands.
Again,
Girotto.
Padova lacking of guts here, so near the end zone.
And another one over the head of Rampin there, though that one classified more as a throwing error as Doherty goes deep. Rampin's going to get beat again, but Doherty not quite in the end zone. A easy leading throw that the Czechs collect, make it a 13-8 game, 5-point lead. Padova had their chances, and they have squandered them time and time again.
We had quite a repetitive scheme here of Padova getting in front of the end zone, but just not scoring due to lack of cuts, not enough motion in the offense. And on the other side, 3SB hawking it all the time to their end zone, with the final one working, leading to that point they just scored.
Here's the pull. Novak from 3SB. Mazzo gets it to Girotto. This O-line we've seen, we know right now. They are good, but they need to be great right now. They need to get their possessions all the way into the end zone. A fair bit of traveling there, and it was called. Wisely so. Mazzo was doing a little bit of a dance. Girotto.
Oh! Nice save after that defensive touch on the disc.
Mazzo, and they are just force-feeding it to each other. And that's exactly what they don't need, as another chance goes the way of 3SB, and this second half is a slippery slope thus far for the Italian locals. Inside break that is on the money. What a throw from the 11 shirt, Filip Lexa to Stepanek. And it is 14-8, just like that.
1 point away, one last point for 3SB to get their gold. What is Padova doing? We are in Padova. When I mean what is Padova doing, I don't mean the team. I mean the whole city. Everyone should be here cheering for the team to get gold.
As you say that, the tournament is coming to an end. The fans are starting to fill in to the grandstand here. I believe our next final, the women's, most of this tournament will be finished, and we will get a crowd to watch that, which is great. Here's the pull. A short pull by 3SB. Pavan picks it up in his Tokai cleats. Hernandez right back to Pavan. And a layout bid there from the 77 shirt, Perazzoli. But he can't hang on. That one was too far in front.
And he had also to keep it inbound. That was pretty close to the sideline.
Chance to win now for 3SB. This could be their ticket into the EUCF final. Stepanek gets it forward. Fischer Drops back to Lexa. Bodal. Stepanik in for goal. Doherty there. And 3SB are going to the EUCF. They've earned the golden ticket and they have put their foot down to win this game 15-8, Charlotte.
Here are the next qualifiers for EUCF. We first in mixed division had disconnection for the gold. Now in open division it is 3SB.
Mixed gets disconnection. Open gets 3SB. And we have one remaining final to go.
Who will it be? If you want to find it out, better stay tuned and watch the final of the women division with us. East Block is also from Czech Republic against Shout from Bologna, the champions in title of the European Club Championship.
Of course, they're going to want to qualify early to defend their own title. The East Block team would love to spoil that party. Stick around and find out. Thank you for joining. I've been Stef Pazzo, joined with Charlotte Terrasson, and we'll be back in no time with the women's final from Padova.
Those who do not know their history can never relive it. The skies, the dives, the sideline smiles. Our past is held in photo albums, drinking stories. The present is a gift. And here at ulti.TV, we want to make sure we always appreciate it, capturing the immortal moments of Ultimate from around the world and making sure everyone can enjoy them for free, forever. Because the future belongs to all of us.
ulti.TV.
Try too hard, nothing's ever enough. Even if I try too hard, tell me what to do, say anything.